Hello everyone, this is Boss GFX, and today we're going to talk about the newly released iPhone 17, everything you need to know, and especially the feature we always wanted on the 17 lineup. So Apple today released not only the usual iPhone 17, 17 Pro, and 17 Pro Max, but also the rumored iPhone 17 Air, which is amazing from the first look, and we'll dive deep into that in another video. So make sure to like and subscribe to not missing anything. And before we dive in, Apple's base model now starts at a 256 gigabytes and can go up to 512 gigabytes. So $799 for 256 gigabytes version and can go up to $1,000 for the 512 gigabytes version. And now the new iPhone 17 comes in 5 new colors, the usual black, white, mist blue, sage, which is a kind of pale green, and lavender, also kind of a pale pink. Which, to be honest, I do like. So just from the outside, there's no visual difference in comparison to the iPhone 16. However, the iPhone 17 now is bigger, with a new Super Retina XDR display of 6.3 inches compared to the 6.1 inch on the iPhone 16. And that is great. However, the big change is still in the display this year, because we're finally getting 120Hz refresh rate with ProMotion display. That is the only feature I wanted Apple to implement for the basic models since forever, and it finally made it. Kudos to Apple for finally doing that. And since we're talking about the display, we also get always-on mode and new brightness for up to 3000 nits compared to the peak brightness of 2000 nits on the iPhone 16. Apple added the new ceramic shield to the display, which makes this the toughest iPhone glass ever, Apple claims, with 3 times more scratch resistance and reduced glare. The borders now are also thinner, and the edges are sleeker, so we're gonna wait and see how this actually looks and feels. Going now to the camera and starting with the rear camera, which also got a major upgrade. So 48 megapixels, Fusion main camera with 2 times telephoto built in, and another 48 megapixel Fusion ultra-wide camera for macro and ultra-detailed shots, which is new to the iPhone 17 for the first time. Videos also got an update with 4K 60 Dolby Vision, cinematic and action modes, spatial audio, and even wind noise reduction. But the main upgrade this year is with the selfie camera. Apple finally adds center stage to the iPhone, an iPad feature that's been with the iPad since the M1 release, I think. Apple introduced a new 18 megapixel square sensor, giving better looking images in portrait or landscape. Actually now, no matter how you're holding your phone, you don't have to keep rotating the camera to fit more people or to get the best angle. With AI in center stage, this will be automatically managed by iOS. So if you have more people, it'll turn to landscape without you doing anything and turn wide view to include more people in the shot, which I think is a good addition to the AI features, especially now with the square sensor and center stage. And the last new software upgrade with the new iPhone 17 lineup, which by the way will be available also for the iPhone 17 Air and 17 Pro and Pro Max, is dual capture. This enables users to capture video using both rear and front-facing camera at the same time shooting ultra-stabilized 4K HDR video, and Apple said this will be especially important for content creators. Moving on to performance and battery, Apple added a new A19 chip to the iPhone 17 compared to A18 in iPhone 16. The new A19 chip comes with a 3nm technology faster, of course, than A18, which is typical Apple. It has an updated display engine to support the new ProMotion and always-on display. 16-core neural engine that is power efficient, and this will particularly give a good boost to Apple Intelligence. It also has a 6-core CPU, in which 2 are performance cores and 4 efficiency cores, and a 5-core GPU, including also new improvements. And as you can see here, Apple is claiming that the GPU performance will be 20% faster than 16 and 80% faster than the 15. So now with ProMotion display and a 19 chip, a lot of demanding games should run smoother. And with Apple Intelligence and iOS 26, the new iPhone 17 should be very smooth. Apple is also claiming that the new iPhone 17 should get up to 30 hours of video playback, which is 8 more hours than the iPhone 16. It also can charge up to 50% in 20 minutes with the new 40-watt dynamic power adapter with 60-watt max and Qi 2 for 25-watt mag safe charge. Apple also introduces a new wireless networking chip that enables Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread. So this should improve the overall experience and reliability of AirDrop and Personal Hotspot. So this was everything you need to know for the new iPhone 17. Would you get it? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and follow because I'll be posting about the new iPhone 17 Air and 17 Pro and Pro Max in coming videos. Peace!